The unsettling timeline, Brandon Blackstock, Kelly Clarkson, and a death that divided the internet. In November 2023, the entertainment world watched as Brandon Blackstock, the ex-husband of superstar Kelly Clarkson, lost a staggering $2.6 million court case. Barely 2 years later, on August 7, 2025, Blackstock was dead at 48. The internet immediately erupted, torn between labeling it karma, coincidence, or something far more sinister. But what truly transpired in this unfolding drama? The timeline is undeniably shocking, and the public reactions, well, let's just say opinions are fiercely divided. Stick around, because this story has layers that will profoundly shift your perspective. Let's break down this controversial timeline, as the precision of its events is what's fueling the intense speculation. The legal hammer drops. A $2.6 million judgment. The saga begins in November 2023, when the California Labor Commission dealt Brandon Blackstock a devastating blow, ordering him to repay $2.6 million to Kelly Clarkson. This wasn't just typical divorce fallout. It centered on his alleged illegal operation as Kelly's unlicensed talent agent. That's right. He was accused of acting as a representative without the proper credentials. What followed was a swift and intense legal battle. A defiant appeal from Brandon in December 2023, a retaliatory lawsuit from Kelly in March 2024, then, abruptly, a confidential settlement in May 2024, with both parties dropping their claims. The tragic end and a mother's heartbreaking post. Then, on August 6, 2025, Kelly Clarkson posted a cryptic message on social media, hinting at a personal crisis that necessitated a break from her professional commitments. The very next day, the news broke. Brandon Blackstock had passed away at 48. The cause? Melanoma, a battle he had reportedly waged for over 3 years. This revelation dropped like a bombshell. He had been fighting terminal cancer throughout the entirety of their bitter legal dispute. Coincidence? The internet collectively scoffed. Unpacking the past. Who was Brandon Blackstock? To understand the furor, we must first understand Brandon Blackstock himself. Far from an unknown, he was deeply embedded in the music industry. The former stepson of country legend Reba McEntire, Blackstock ran in serious circles as a talent manager, part of the powerful Starstruck entertainment empire. When he married Kelly Clarkson in 2013, it appeared to be a genuine power couple situation. However, this union, seemingly a power couple's dream, took a problematic turn in 2017 when Brandon took over as Kelly's manager. The crux of the legal entanglement lay in the California Talent Agencies Act, a strict regulation that mandates a license for anyone booking gigs for artists. Brandon, however, operated without the requisite license. From 2017 to 2020, he was actively securing high-profile deals for Kelly. Her role on The Voice, Billboard Music Award appearances, lucrative partnerships with Norwegian Cruise Line, and Wayfair endorsements. He was making a fortune in commissions from these ventures, commissions he was legally forbidden from touching. Meanwhile, Kelly was pulling in an astonishing $1.9 million a month. So, when their marriage dissolved in 2020, the ensuing financial battle was always destined to be brutal. The $2.6 million reckoning. The $2.6 million judgment wasn't an arbitrary figure. It represented every single penny Brandon illegally collected in commissions from managing Kelly's career. The California Labor Commission didn't mess around. They meticulously combed through every deal he brokered for Kelly between 2017 and 2020. Asterisk Kelly's The Voice coaching gig, earning her $560,000 per episode. Brandon took an illegal cut. Asterisk her Wayfair commercials for her home line, illegal commission. Asterisk Billboard Music Award appearances, you guessed it, illegal. Interestingly, the commission did permit him to retain roughly $750,000 from the Kelly Clarkson show, as it reportedly fell under different regulatory rules. Still, $2.6 million is $2.6 million, and Blackstock vigorously contested the ruling. His lawyers argued that because the earnings were accrued during their marriage, they constituted community property. Essentially, his defense was, "We were married, we shared everything. How can you make me pay it back? Kelly's searing testimony, however, painted a different picture. She revealed that Brandon had initially told her NBC didn't want her for The Voice, suggesting they preferred a more sex symbol type. Her court response became instantly iconic. Well, a wife doesn't forget a time she gets told she's not a sex symbol, so that stays. The commission sided with Kelly completely, validating every single dollar of her claim. Kelly's poignant post and the internet's fury. Her Instagram post from August 6th, now viewed through a tragic lens, revealed the depth of the situation. While I normally keep my personal life private, this past year, my children's father has been ill, and at this moment, I need to be fully present for them. She was not only postponing lucrative Vegas residency shows, performances that generate millions, she was stepping away to be with her children in their father's final days. Regardless of the bitter legal past, this was a mother prioritizing her children. River and Remington, aged 11 and 9, were about to lose their dad. Kelly clearly knew what was coming. The statement itself was a masterclass in restraint. Respectful, undramatic, solely focused on her children's need for her presence. But the internet, of course, had other plans. The public reaction has been nothing short of vitriolic. The comment sections exploded into digital battlegrounds, dissecting the tragedy through a prism of judgment and schadenfreude. No more alimony for that leech ex-husband. Karma's a beast. Coincidence? I think not. Many reveled in the perceived comeuppance, celebrating a man's death over financial disputes. Yet, an equally vocal counter-narrative emerged. Think about the kids. This is someone's father. You people are heartless. The immediate proliferation of dark memes, often featuring Kelly celebrating with captions like, "When you don't have to pay alimony anymore," accompanied by dancing gifs, underscored the internet's grim sense of humor. While some expressed genuine concern for River and Remington, lamenting that those poor babies just lost their dad and Kelly's going to have to explain why people are celebrating online, the conspiracy theorists had a field day. The timing is too convenient. She got her money back, and now he's gone. Hollywood elite always get what they want. And honestly, the optics are jarring, making skepticism understandable. Karma, coincidence, or cold reality. So, is this truly a case of suspiciously convenient timing, or are we simply hardwired to find patterns where none exist? Let's consider the facts. Brandon Blackstock's melanoma diagnosis predated the legal battles by more than 3 years. This means he was fighting a terminal illness throughout the intense litigation. The confidential settlement in May 2024 gains significant new context when viewed through this lens. Imagine the desperation, battling a $2.6 million judgment, an appeal, a new, larger lawsuit, all while your body is failing. A desire for peace, for closure for his family, might have overridden any will to continue the fight. The confidential nature of the settlement likely served to protect both parties. Kelly might have recouped some funds, while Brandon might have found an exit from the legal quagmire, allowing him to focus on his final months with his family, sparing his children the spectacle of an ongoing court war. But the internet often prefers drama over logical explanations. It craves karma, a universe that delivers swift justice. Ultimately, the true tragedy here transcends the legal disputes and the internet's sensationalism. It lies with two young children who have lost their father, their grief amplified by a world eager to dissect and judge. While we may debate karma, coincidence, or conspiracy, the undeniable reality is a family grappling with immense loss under the unforgiving glare of public scrutiny. Kelly Clarkson, now a single mother, faces the profound task of guiding River and Remington through this trauma. Their well-being, above all the financial and legal wrangling, is the only true measure of this story's impact. So what are your thoughts? Is this timeline genuinely suspicious, or simply life's cruel, complicated hand at play? Share your perspectives respectfully in the comments below. And if this complex narrative resonated with you, please like and subscribe for more nuanced explorations of stories that truly matter beyond the headlines. Remember, there's always more to the story than meets the eye.